Hello, welcome back to another episode of Echoes of the Eye. I feel like the game started to unravel. You know, we're getting kind of revelations thick and fast. By which I mean codes and weird photographs. Yeah, so we're going to go have a look at those secret kind of areas, I suppose. What are we doing? We uncovered these three, right, this is it, map projections. So I spent a long time looking for this one and utterly failed. The one in the side of that building. So that leaves these two. Maybe just start at one. So that looks like the River Lowlands. Is it? What's it pointing at? River Lowlands, yeah. So what do I know about it? Nothing. It's somewhere in the Stranger, yes. That's fine. I'm going to go to that one first, I think. I mean, I don't know what to do when I get there, or even what I'm looking for. But it's the picture of a burning reel, and it's kind of projected onto some rocks, suggesting there's something inside them, or on them, that you wouldn't notice otherwise. Okay, so this one is going to be... So I've got to find that hut, and it's to the left of it. And there's kind of a little stream running up to it. Right, one day I'll remember to do this. Yeah, lots of stuff coming out. I mean, I have no idea how long the game is or how much is left. But it doesn't feel like I've even seen, you know, kind of most of the shadow world. Like there's towers I can't get past and rafts and that. Did have another thought. So, a bit weird. Last time we saw how the inhabitants, whatever the race is called, are burning all their reels, but they're doing it in a very deliberate manner. So almost choosing by hand which slides to burn. At least on some reels. Others are just out the top. Others are just burnt, freely. But they're very well. It's very purposeful. So I think they've deliberately choosing what information to leave behind, and it also suggests that they've left behind the artifacts on purpose, right? Because they easily could have burnt or destroyed all the artifacts, and if they did that, then there'd be no way to get into the Shadow World. I say Shadow World, I guess it's their home planet. Except they didn't do that, so they obviously they considered the fact that someone would be able to reach their home planet. But then the confusing bit is when somebody does that, up here isn't it? When somebody actually does that, they freak out when they see them and go after them and blow out the candle in the artifact. They know exactly what they're doing. They go straight to the artifact, blow it out, and that wakes up the person, kicks them out of the homeworld. But it's not like they don't fight them or get violent. They go straight for the flame in the artifact because they know exactly what's happened. So it's a very odd behaviour that they leave behind the means to be found, but then kind of punish you when you do find them. It's almost as if possibly they're protecting you protecting me from seeing something that they don't want to at this point. I don't know. They've left a load of clues behind, and perhaps they want you to figure things out on their terms. I'm so confused. There's nothing here. It was this rock here. Was it around the side of it? Through the trees? Maybe through the trees? Oh, current. Oh, hang on. Yes! Hello. Little secret passage. I guess that could easily be missed, couldn't it? Though, if you're a thorough person, you may have found this ages ago. Ooh, okay, it's a way into a hut. This is good because I didn't manage to get into the other one. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's the location where they burned all the reels. That is what the icon would suggest. It's the resting place. Is there anything that way? Yes. Okay, let's finish looking around the hut first. I kind of wondered if that would be a dead end, but no. Excitingly, it's not a dead end. So I wonder if there's any remaining which are usable, readable. Doesn't look like it. Huh, what's this? It reminds me a bit of the bells, you know, the bells that you got that wake you up when you set the guard towers off. 3 strands hitting a thing. Okay, they're not hitting it. Oh no, I've seen that. They scanned the slide reels with it. I think that's what they used to burn specific slides out, right? Or scan? Oh no, that's a scanner, and then they had some kind of blowtorch. That's right, that's a scanner. They must have archived all of this. Holy shit! Maybe I'll find an enormous archive full of all their information. Okay. Well, just, you know, maybe a secret passage. Oh, what? Okay, the picture changed into something far creepier. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this lantern had to come off. Maybe that's the... If you find it early, you don't know to do that. The door's shut. The door shut behind me, did it? Or did I drop into here? Oh, right. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, I got a slide reel. If you found this place early, you would have been utterly confused. Why is everything burned? What's that machine? Okay, we've got another hut through here. Perhaps this just comes out somewhere we've already been. Perhaps it just opened the door from the other side. Just an exit. Yeah. Yes, no. Another slide reel. At this point, I can't remember exactly which ones I've seen and which ones I haven't. I'm going to assume I haven't. That way we reduce the risk of missing something. Oh, there's 2 here. I probably have seen these, haven't I? Before I look at the cool one, I just want to see if I've looked at these or not. I probably have. It must have been in this place, right? Oh, lantern. Should have brought a lantern with me. Oh well, there's one back here, isn't there? On the floor. It lets me go back. That's probably a nearer one actually. The temple might have been slightly closer. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't rush. Just take your time. Yoink. Okay, yeah, definitely one. And if there's one here, then there's probably one in the other secret locations as well. So just finding this place helped me find the one that I failed last time. So this was just a wooden doorway. Okay, it was behind some trees, but it wasn't that difficult to find. And yet I was unable to find the one in that on the side of the hut. Imagine I've seen this, but I'll just check. Yeah. Oh man, this takes you back. I can see this ages ago. Watch it again. They catch a signal, have a vision, freak out. Message. That's the signal that the eye puts out. Oh look, yeah, you can see them building the stranger there. That's what it was. Yep, off they go. Visit over here. Let's go. Oh right, yeah, fine. Old news, man. Okay, let's go straight to the interesting one. I mean, they're all interesting, but right now this is the most interesting. So you've got 3. I mean, they do look pretty creepy on there. It's Halloween in a couple of weeks. Might come back and play this a bit more then. It's this one of the symbols of the vault lock that is in the middle. The white concentric circles. Maybe this is them locking it. He's carrying something and an artifact, I think. Oh right, yeah, we've seen that. It's in the secret room. It had the code on, but the code was burnt off. Oh right. They go on their little pilgrimage. Yeah, okay, I've seen this. They all go into their hut. Oh, is that where they burn it? That's where they took. You can't just walk through fire. Okay, just walk through fire. Oh, blimey. I need to go back here. I mean, I suspected I would need to anyway. Because I never actually got the chance to look around that hut. Huh. But he takes that. I can't pick that up. Right. I can, no, I can pick up the artifact, but I can't pick up the tab, that big tablet thing. That must be how they burnt it. They took it to the hut. They needed a bigger flame. And we'll go to the other secret location now. That's a reminder to go back and do what I was already considering anyway. So this one was in the that side bit there, I think. I'm going to consult. I took a photo on my phone. Yeah, so the second panel, that was from above, and it was that big kind of lake area over to the side. So we'll try and get in there. That bit there. Yeah, so just got to stay right. I'll do it in the raft. Can I? Oh, should we be able to get there? Oh, it's fast, isn't it, mate? Oh, perhaps I can't raft there. No, we'll just. Okay. Huh. Momentum. I think it was round here. Is this water? Yeah. No, it didn't indicate exactly where, it just kind of indicated this whole area. So, I'll jump in and start looking, I suppose. I don't see any obvious place where to start looking. But they've done underwater passages before, so let's have a look. Just look all the way around. Is it this? Here we go. Oh, it's actually just a whole hut. Wow. Cool. Imagine the rot. Imagine the damp in here. Right, here we go. As expected, a lot more burned reels. So with any luck, I'll find another one that's readable. Yeah, he's got one for me, I think. Oh. Creepy. Yep, another one. Nice. Yeah, that just locked itself, didn't it? Huh. Last time it didn't. Last time the door did lock, but I had another way out. Oh, what's this? That's awkward. Well, how do I get... Oh, wait, I've done this before. I have to... I wonder if I put that back, do you think it would open the door again? I know I need to open that door with my scout. No, it doesn't. So you just have to... Okay, take it out again. I don't want to trigger the door lock-in behind me again if I already... So I need to get this through here. Handily placed hole in the wall. Is it handy? Can I even get my scout through it? Teach me for being clever. Damn it. Because I know if I can light it from the other side, then I can open the door. Well, that's... Maybe through here? Okay, oh right. What an idiot. Good. Overthinking again. Okay, where's our nearest... Where's our nearest slide door? Hang on, there's more down here. There's even more. Okay. Is this another exit then? God knows where this comes out. Okay, yeah, just another exit. From their kind of archive. This will be their you know, physical archive. Then they scanned them all in and burned the rest. But even ones they kept, they burnt off some of it. Projector? Oh, not one in this room? Oh. It's one of these. Oh, this one. So I can see the symbol on this reel has got the lock number 2. I mean, if they're all just going to be in that hut, it's like, yeah, we get it. You took things to the hut. Oh, a little hint there that a lantern would be needed. Oh, it's one of the things I love about this game. Is that it makes you feel like that there are so many hints around. If only you'd notice them. I think we're okay here. I think I spotted a lantern up here. Yes. Yeah, the way that the way the game reveals and the pace at which it reveals information to you, it's a mix of, it's a really nice mix of discovery. Discover things for yourself. Oh, just about fine. It's like piece things together yourself, or find where the game just, you know, tells you. Excuse me. See what's behind door number 2. Okay, he's holding a thing. The tablet this time has got 2 symbols on. I wonder if each of these, if I find each of these tablets, it will have the actual code on. So I need to find all 3. Once I have all 3, I can go down. I can fall asleep in the vault, which wakes me up near the 3 combination locks with those symbols. I've seen that combination. I've seen that telescope thing. I know where that is as well. Ah, yeah, it's that burnt out building. Where I was like, there's got to be something here. Okay, well, that's where you started from. Take the thing across. Yeah, I know where this is. Oh, hang on. Hands over. It goes back. Ooh. Halfway along, there's a hand. Very easy to miss that. So between here and there, look in the rocks and you'll see a hand. Well, you've got a lamp thing. Is it going to make it go dark? Oh my god, it does. That's how you get into the pit. Ooh. Oh boy. This game's unraveling now at record speed. I wonder if that one... I still haven't seen the third one. Perhaps you have to get there before the dam goes. Wow. Okay, that's 2 parts of. Oh god, what do I do then? So I need to find the 3rd location, and I need to act on the information I gleaned from the first 2. So while I'm at it, if I come back here, if I reset the loop and come back here. Oops. Yeah, and I quite don't want to see the log anyway. Slide burning room. A room full of burned slide reels piled next to a strange device. I found a hidden slide reel that shows a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The figure follows a procession of green lights through a forest to a candlelit building, where they carry the container into a secret passage behind a roaring fireplace. He left out the bit where I can't get to the roaring fireplace because it's full of thingies that try and blow out my candle. I found a hidden slide reel that shows a blah 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 blah. I was just going to say the same thing. Yeah. So I know how to get to that fireplace. So perhaps that's it. I need to get there after they've all disappeared, and they disappear when the dam breaks and the first temple gets drowned. A room full of burned slide reels piled next to a strange device. I found a hidden slide reel that shows a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The lights are extinguished, and the figure carries the container down into a dark well. The reel I found contains a... Yep. So that's the one where you blow you can turn all the lights off, and that lets you access the middle. Cool. So map projection 3. If I can access that, I'm gonna see if I can access. I'll just try and get to that third location while I'm on a roll. The way to do it might be to. I kind of know what I'm looking for now, but it might only be accessible now while the water level's high. So I'm gonna go and have a look. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, did not manage to find anything there either, so I'm going to go back to my original idea. Here I'm at Temple 2, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up, but I'm going to head for the creepy music hut with the secret fireplace from this temple, because I won't get woken up here when they all disappear. Okay, yeah, I watched back and I'm sure the moment when I haven't actually been here for a little while. Remember how it works? I've spent a few loops in the stranger. I still remember how to get there. So I think you go this way to make the hut, and the hut makes you able to reach a raft, I think. I mean, there's going to be a bit of time to kill anyway. Nice, there it is. So we have to wait for the dam to go anyway. If my theory is right, we'll find out. I'm also going to have to camp somewhere. I really don't want to get spotted, and I have to do all that. Oh, I suppose I could just go back to sleep. Doesn't matter too much if I get spotted. I'll just go straight back to sleep and go back there. And maybe by the time I get back there, they're all gone. Ow. Oh, I shouldn't really be surprised. So this, I think, is where we can get to the what they call the Shrouded Woodlands. But I also think I'm going to have to go all the way around, because this is. Imagine if you're getting on here from the first location, first temple, you'd have already gone past it. So I've got to go all the way around. There's also that other place. I did find that, didn't I? I guess there's two ways to get onto this raft from the whatever that one is called, Cove, Starlit Cove. Yeah. That's fine. I only need to get on it once. Obviously, go all the way around through all the dark, creepy areas. Yeah, here. So when I came here, I saw a projection up there, which I can't remember what that showed me. To be honest, I've seen quite a few recently, and they've started to blur. But I'm sure that one gave me very useful. Or maybe it showed me the passage, secret passage where you turn off the candles. I wonder if that will come up again. Not sure. Am I here? I think I'm here. Looks like I get off at this place. It definitely is look like Shrouded Woodlands. Yep. I get off here. So if my assumption is correct, I'm back at the creepy place where you see the. What's this? Is it the same place? Yeah, that's the. It is the same place. That you normally approach from the other side, and that door will be open if you do that. Oh crap! Do I have to be on the other side of that door? That would be annoying. I think I don't have to be on the other side. Oh, does that mean I have to go? Oh, that's pretty long-winded. I have to go to sleep in the first temple, open that door, and then wake up, go all the way to the second temple, go to bed there. Really? Is that the way? Please let me get off further down the line here. Let's just see. I don't see any other way. Oh, please let me get off. Just pop over. Just pop over there. Damn it. Right, if I'm quick, I might be able to do it anyway. No, I can't because I'm already downstream and I can't. That's so annoying. Okay, that's the way then. Let's reset the cycle again and do that. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, the plan is in action. Temple 1, here I am. This kind of sequencing, it very much reminds me of the... there we go, heard it. Reminds me of the precise order in which the end game of the original game worked. So in order to beat the game, you had to. It's quite specific the things you had to do. As it's kind of feeling similar here, where it's like, right, you have to do this and this, do this, and there's also ways. You know, you had to in the original game, you had to do all that without dying. You know, so you could have been eaten by an anglerfish, and here you kind of could have. You could get eaten by the eaten. You could get killed by ghost matter if you're not careful. Okay, that's the door that I need to open. Yeah, I do need to get on this side because this up the stairs and across the hand is the way to the crazy hut place. Okay, so open the door. Oh right, that way. Okay, door is open, but I need to wake up now and move on to the second temple, which is a safer place. Really double check that that's open. Yep. Okay. Come at it from the other side. Nice. Yeah. I thought it was weird at the time how when it became obvious that the two this raft definitely here for exactly times like this. As at one time I found an artifact on this raft, and so I know now that it doesn't normally have one on. Maybe it only has one on if you're not holding one. Oh, God knows. What was I saying? Yeah, I thought it was odd when it became clear the realms were connected. So you go to bed, depending on where you go to bed, obviously affects where you wake up, but you can travel from one to the next. So I'd always been thinking, you know, that's an interesting. It allows for interesting possibilities, especially how the temples are affected here. So that one fills up with water. This one falls over, but before it does, it kind of when the water rushes past, it kind of tilts over, and I wonder if that affects something inside. Perhaps the end of the game, perhaps the end game is to use all these different use all these different little kind of facets of accessibility. Definitely just rambling here, trying to kill time while I make it through here. Okay, my body is now somewhere slightly safer. I now need to get back to where I was before. Huh. Do this again. So make the hut. Sequencing. I mean, it's less creepy when you go to the same places and know exactly what you're doing. The creepy bit is when you have no idea where you are or what's around the corner. Got the raft. Got to take the raft all the way around again. There we go. Tell you what, I'll just probably cut a bit of that out. It's only rafting, so see you when I get there. Okay, we're back. Please let this door be open. Phew. So that's we've properly made use of the persistent state of this dream world. Is it across? Yoink. By affecting it in one temple, right, and then coming back to it in another one. Which way was it? And then across again, I think. Yep. Okay. Is it already? Okay. This, I'm kind of in camping mode now. I'm a bit wary that if I start to follow them, I'll get trapped and I won't be able to. There it is. I won't be able to avoid their sight. I feel like once you go down into the tunnel, the underground tunnel, there's nowhere to hide. So as soon as one comes behind you, he's going to see you. So what's the best way? I mean, I could just wait here. Kind of boring. I mean, as soon as they stop coming, that's probably when it's safe to. Can I see where they're coming from? There's another one there. Like, where are they? Just make doubly sure he doesn't see. Oh, if he does see me, I just kind of conceal and then run away. I'm largely waiting for the dam to just burst now. I think that's the key moment. No? It's probably a hut where they're coming out of. I don't think I ever saw where they come from. Up there? Did I see a little? Okay. Ah, yes, right, okay. Where's safe to hide? Is this safe? Feels a bit close. Ugh. Yeah, I'll just camp her, I suppose. Wait for the dam to go. I think I'm safe here. Was that it? That was it, I think. Just wait now for the water to. Oh, that's it. That's it. It just disappeared. Okay, let's move. Look at that. That's so cool. How the. Oh, where was that passage? I mean, I wish I'd follow them slightly more now. Where's that bloody passage? here, somewhere around here. There it is. I mean, it's free now. I think it's now. I've got nothing to fear now. This is the first time we'll be in the house with no guards. And I'm going to walk through the fireplace like a boss. If that if that just wakes me up, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Okay. Door's still open. That's good. Maybe if I just double make extra care. Empty. Nice. Okay, I think I just walk in. Is there anything to see? There's not. I think that is just it. An exit. Oh, and upstairs. There was no way I would have been able to access this before. Anything on the top floor? Just a good vantage point. That is just. It's just a floor with nothing here. I mean, it's dangerous to say something like that with a game like this, but it certainly looks to me that there's nothing up here. So here we go. Do I think I have to just literally just walk in? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. We did it. Is the whole thing? Is the fire fake even? Look at that. I suspect the fire is fake along with the walls. Okay, where are we going? Pretty proud of myself that I wondered if this would be the case when I first saw the things happening. Oh my god, that's a lot of slide wheels. Oh boy. Wow. Insert artifact. Okay. Oh, there's so much here. I don't have much time, do I? Okay. Insert artifact. Oh right, this is how you watch slide reels, is it? In the dream world, because there's no lanterns here, right? Let me get something to watch. I wonder if I'll get anything of them. Oh, don't fall in. I'll be sad. Okay, give me a code, please. Give me a code. Oh no. But what? What to do? What? But there must be something to. Can I make this jump? A hand? Is there a hand? No. Get over here. Look at them. The actual slide wheels I can watch if any. You can't be. What a tease. There's always something to do. Hand. Where's a hand? Oh, come on. What's that? Projector. That's it. Come on, what's going on? Is there any hands around? I can put my artifact in, but nothing will come up until I've got slides to look at. Am I missing anything? Missing anything here? I can't make the jump. Not without my trusty jetpack. Can't make this jump. You can't do this to me. Give me this. Where's a hand? Oh look, that's just all the way down there. You can see the 3 symbols. So this is the same place as you go to bed in the vault, the fourth fireplace, and you wake up down there, I think. But why? So what's all this about? I must create a bridge somewhere else, and then when I've done that, I come back here in order to. This is getting convoluted. But where would I go to create more access here? So, I mean, there's no way I'll be able to watch all those slide reels, so I shouldn't expect to access the shelves. But this one, could get there from above, get there from the other side. No. What's that in the distance as well? God, no, there's no rafts around either. Right, no rafts. I'll keep looking here as long as I can. But I'm starting to suspect that this is a place to come after you have a jetpack. Damn it. But like this, I mean, I just can't believe this is it. There's nothing here. Can't go over it. Hand anywhere? Close. I don't want to see you. Is it same? Ooh. Ah, what a letdown. Well, it's not a letdown. I found a cool area. It just isn't. It's a projector. I need to come here with a slide reel. There definitely isn't one down here. No. What the? Oh my God! There's a bridge that's appeared. Oh my God! It only appears when you put the artifact in. Let's go. Really? Was it always there? No, it's not, right? It's actually definitely not there. It's not just like it lights up. Okay, let's try and watch these before while we still can. Oh my God. Planet. Oh, it's the unburned version. Oh my God. It's the unburned version. It's funny, I saw this this is exactly the one I was looking at earlier. Weird. Yeah, the ice sends out the signal. They encounter it. They telescope thing, I've seen that. That's near that weird burnt out place. So that's what it is. It's a receiver. Signal comes in and it does something to something. Lights a green fire and then they look into it. So he's actually, is he reading the signal? Yeah, he reads it. He gets the message from the eye and he's like, holy shit. Guys, we need to get over to the eye as soon as possible. Okay, this is the bit we didn't see before. Build this. Wow, it takes them so long to build it that their homeworld just dies in the meantime. Wow, so it meant so much to them in order to get over here that they forsook their home planet. Wow. And that's something that they didn't reveal the first time. Have a look at the other one. Is this new? This one? That's new, right? Haven't seen this symbol before. A planet looking funky. Huh. So, do they live on the? They don't live on the planet because you can see that planet in the sky. So they must live. Their homeworld is that little green moon. So that's where I am. And I'm still in my original body. I don't think I quite twigged how weird that is. So it's not like my consciousness has been transferred into one of their species. I'm still me, except I'm here, and I'm really here because they can see me and blow my light out. That's weird. So they've transported my body through time and or space. To get too confusing, sharp, let's just watch. Dude on a raft. Huh. What? That's like a loading screen. Is it a simulation? It's not a real place. Is it a simulation? Okay, if you can't go in the water because that's out of bounds of the simulation. That's out of the parameters. It is. And look at the planet. That's why it looks all buggy. It's code, isn't it? All this language. It's not words. It's code. Oh, this is really weird. That's like a loading screen. Load the next area. Is he even aware he's in the simulation? That's the next thing. Don't get off the boat or you die. Ship log updated? No. Oh, that's weird. So a very interesting revelation. I mean, I don't think I ever considered that this might be a simulation. Oh, there it goes. That's cool, isn't it? Shit! I'm about to wake up. The whole world turns. That's pretty awesome. Damn, that's weird. So you don't. It's not a real place. It's a. It's a program. It's a computer program. And when you go to bed, you don't go anywhere, but somehow your mind enters it. And then you access. What do you access? And what's the point of that program? So did they dream it all? The eye of the universe is... oh, so confusing. I have no idea what to make of all that. I'm gonna go back to the... let's have one final look in the ship log, shall we? And just see what we've learned. And then we'll pick up next time. Got a lot to take in. I need, need to have a lie down. Quite pivotal, isn't it, finding that slide reel? And all things considered, blimey, is it coming straight towards us? Always, occasionally that happens and it just passes straight through the planet. Pretty handy when you're a probe looking for something far away in the universe. You don't want to be caught out by any kind of annoying matter planets that happen to get in the way. What we learned. Forbidden Archive. A library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There was a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. I found a slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Intact slides reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. I found a slide reel that appears to show to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transition between areas and falling below the world. yeah, that will be that's pretty conclusive that it's not a real world. Instead, it's a programmed world simulation. And if you jump off the raft, you exit the boundaries of the program. Cool. Well, that's been very interesting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.